cotton buds. People use them to clean their ears. And my students say, isn't it dangerous to clean my ears with cotton buds? Yes, it is dangerous. But I do it, they do it, everybody does. The alternative is using a piece of cloth or a towel. It doesn't work as well. This really gets it out when you've got an itchy bit. So, why are these so dangerous? And this leads me on to the ear. When I'm teaching the ear, I start with cotton buds. The ear, and I go, what's this bit? And people with their hand up go, that's the ear. I said, no, it isn't. If you cut this off, the hole is still there. You can still hear things. Now, this bit here is made of cartilage, the same as the fin of a shark. That's why shark fin soup in China is so expensive, because you get the shark, you just chop off the fin, throw the rest of the shark dying back into the water, getting rid of the top predator and destroying the whole ecosystem. Oh, well done. So, yes, they should use ear. So I suggest, instead of shark's fin soup, we should use this part, the pinner. Pinner soup is what it should be called. If you have pinners from all the dead because people are dying all the time, just cut the pinners off, they don't need them anymore, and put it into soup. It will taste the same. And that's how I turn people off shark fin soup when I'm teaching in Hong Kong and my Chinese students online. So, this is the pinner. It tells you what direction the sound's coming from. That's why it's this shape. And it's a funnel to funnel lots of sound into one little hole. Now, the little hole goes in that far. Not that far, but that far. If you put the cotton bud in there, make sure it doesn't go that far. Otherwise, you will break through the skin of the eardrum into the middle ear, where there's 3 tiny little bones, the smallest bones in the human body. 3 tiny little bones that help amplify the sound, making it louder so that we actually get something in our brains. Yeah. What happens is, people are cleaning their ear, then they stand up, then they walk along, and then they bump into a wall, and their hand goes, yeah, now you've got a problem, because the skin of the eardrum, at the bottom of the hole, is difficult to fix. You know, you can't stitch it up very easily, and maybe it won't fix at all. So, there's the middle ear, which is in the middle between the outer ear and the inner ear. And then there's the eardrum, and then there's the window, and the 3 ossicles, the anvil, hammer, and stirrup, because they look like an anvil, a hammer, and an anvil, the thing that you hit steel with to make horseshoes. Hammer is the hammery bit that you hit the anvil with, and stirrup, that's the thing that you ride horses with. So it looks like those 3 things, kinda. And then it goes into the inner ear via another window, and then you've got the cochlea and the balance semicircular canals. And inside the cochlea, little hair-like growths. Now, they're not actually hairs, but they look like hairs. Little hair-like growths, all different sizes, and they will pick up the different frequencies of the sound. So not have you just got, oh, there's a noise going on, but your brain can interpret which hairs, the short ones or the long ones, which hairs are vibrating, sending messages to the brain via the nerves. Which hairs are vibrating will tell you whether it's a high-pitched sound or a low-pitched sound, slow, low frequency, or very fast, high frequency sound. That's how the ear is. That's how